The call came while I was standing in an empty apartment, the echo of my footsteps answering me like a witness that wouldn't lie. Her name lit the screen. I let it ring. Once, twice. On the third vibration, I answered. Her breath was wrong. Too fast, too loud, like she'd been running from something, or toward it. "Where are you?" she asked. No greeting, no softness, just panic trying to sound casual. I stared at the bare walls, the place I'd signed for that morning, the place she didn't know existed. "I'm handling things," I said. Silence stretched, then her voice cracked, just a hair. Handling what? I imagined her pacing, phone clenched, mind racing ahead of the lies she'd rehearsed. "I canceled the venue," I said. "The caterer too. Photographer, flowers, ring." A sharp inhale, the sound someone makes when they realize the floor is gone. "What?" she whispered. I closed my eyes, felt the calm settle deeper, the kind that comes after a decision is already made. "You said you needed to explore other options," I continued. "So I explored mine." Her voice broke fully then. "You can't just... I was just trying to be sure." I smiled. Not from joy, from precision. "I am sure," I said, and then I ended the call. It started the night she said the words. We were sitting across from each other, the ring between us on the table like a loaded weapon. Candle burned low, dinner untouched. "I need to explore other options," she said, eyes not meeting mine, "just to be sure about you. Otherwise, marriage is off." She spoke gently, carefully, like this was a favor. My heart didn't race. That's what scared me later. I nodded, took a breath, calculated. "Okay," I said. She looked up then. Relief flickered. She mistook my calm for weakness. Inside, something rearranged itself. Not shattered, aligned. In the days that followed, she stayed out later, guarded her phone like a secret organ, smiled at messages she didn't share. She said words like space and clarity and growth. I listened. I noticed how her perfume changed, how her excuses sharpened, how she stopped asking about the wedding. She didn't know I'd memorized her tells, the way her left hand fidgeted when she lied, the pause before a half-truth. I didn't accuse, didn't question. I watched. Because certainty doesn't come from asking, it comes from observing. I moved quietly, canceled deposits one by one. Each confirmation email felt like a heartbeat returning to normal. I requested the ring refund. The jeweler asked if everything was all right. "Plans changed," I said. I changed my number, forwarded my mail, signed the lease. At night, I lay beside her, staring at the ceiling, counting the seconds between her breaths, wondering how long she'd been practicing this performance. I checked phone records. Times matched the gaps in her stories, late work dinners, early gym sessions. I didn't need names. Patterns were enough. She came home one evening glowing, happy, lighter. "I'm feeling clearer," she said. "This is good for us." I nodded, kissed her forehead. Inside, the storm stayed contained, cold, focused. I wasn't angry. Anger is loud, sloppy. This was something else. This was acceptance with teeth. I packed slowly, only essentials, left behind memories she thought anchored me. She never noticed. People never do when they assume they're the one in control. The truth arrived without drama, a message from her phone sent accidentally to mine. Last night was perfect. I didn't know choosing could feel this right. No name attached, just confirmation. When she came home, I was already dressed, bags gone, apartment half empty. "What's happening?" she asked, voice small. I handed her the ring box. Empty. Her knees buckled slightly. "You didn't even fight," she said, accusation masked as disbelief. "There's nothing to fight," I replied. Her tears came fast, apologies spilled, explanations tangled. "It didn't mean anything," she said. "I just needed to know." I watched her unravel, not with satisfaction, with clarity. The next morning while she was out choosing, I left. No note, no goodbye, just absence. When she realized, the calls came, dozens, messages stacking into hysteria. When I finally answered, she was crying openly. "Please," she said, "I made a mistake." I looked out the window of my new place, sunlight cutting clean lines across the floor. "I didn't," I said. "You can't do this to me." I paused. "I didn't do anything," I said. "You asked for freedom. I just didn't wait around while you used it." Her sob turned sharp. "Where are you?" "Exploring," I replied, and ended the call. Silence returned, the good kind. I unpacked slowly, every object placed with intention. No shared history, no ghosts. I didn't feel victorious or cruel. I felt unburdened. Some people mistake loyalty for a leash. Some confuse patience with permission. I didn't correct her. I simply left. Because the coldest revenge isn't destruction, it's disappearance. And the truth is, she didn't lose me when she explored other options. She lost me the moment she thought I'd still be there when she came back.